Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Galetti. My name is Randfontein, and this auction has officially started. I will be conducting the auction this afternoon. 21 properties to get through. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fast. About 90 minutes or so to get through the properties. One has been postponed, I believe, till September. We're pushing a lot through to the spring auction as well. On behalf of the entire Galetti team, welcome to our commercial resident auction for the August 2025 winter auction season. Next month is going to be spring, and it is going to bounce back fast and hard. It's going to be a busy afternoon. We have registrations on 90% of all properties this afternoon. We'll have a great auction, 21 properties across the entire Joburg area and surrounds, bidders online, bidders in the room, and bidders via the telephones as well. So congratulations to the team. Sit down, relax, get something to eat and drink. The Motherland coffee are outside, and enjoy the next 75 minutes with us also. We'd like to take an opportunity to thank you very much to our sponsors for joining us this afternoon. We really do appreciate you. Our registrations are still taking place outside. A couple of latecomers coming in as well. If you're still outside and you can hear my voice, please join us in the auction theatre at the Killarney Country Club as we hammer down some of the most exciting properties in and around Johannesburg. There are a few seats up front, standing room only again, I'm afraid. That's what happens at Galetti. If you're a little bit late, it is standing room only. If you're a little early, like Mr. Fox, well, you can sit down all day. We have bidders on several platforms. Please be aware telephonically at the telephone table from across the country. There are quite a few people bidding out of town and out the country, as well as our live auction. Thank you for joining us this afternoon in standing room again. Everybody that's spent their valuable time with us, we do appreciate it. Welcome to the Galetti Auction Show. Proxy bidders on bidding on behalf of their clients. We do have some family members here as well as their attorneys, and as well as online. Our app administrator, thank you very, very much. Through the Galetti app, downloaded through the iOS and Android stores free of charge. Please know everybody has registered exactly the same as you have, and you're welcome to view those documentations at any time. If you're unsure as to who is bidding or where the bid is, please ask us. We'll be happy to show you at any time. Everybody's registered exactly the same, with the same figure docs and the same refundable registration deposit. I'll explain that now. Please make sure you make use of the... That was quite nice. Do it again. Do I? Is that my pen? Thank you. Happy to have another one in here. Please make sure you make use of the QR code around the room, up on the screens. Just point your camera at it, switch your camera on. It's up on the big screen. It's on the floor as you walk in as well, down the aisle. If we've run out of catalogs, I believe we have again. It always happens. Please point your camera at the QR code. The digital catalog will pop up on your screen, as well as any and all other pertinent information you may need for this auction this afternoon. Make sure you use that QR code and connect with the Galetti team at your leisure. Just scan them with your camera. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we go through the rules of auction. Please understand these rules of auction are here for your protection as well as ours. If this is your first auction, once the hammer falls for the third time, the properties are sold. All of our sellers, thank you, are in the room. All of our sellers are in. That's rather exciting. All our sellers are here. Please be aware. Now I've dropped everything. All our sellers are in the room. If we slow the auction down just a little bit, please understand. We'll be speaking, thank you very much, Piet, while you're there. We'll be speaking to our buyers, speaking to our sellers. We will be lifting reserves during the process of the auction and during the auction as well. So please understand, if we do take our time, it is for your benefit, for the buyers and sellers, as well as when your lot comes in as well. These are the rules of auction. Galetti Commercial Industrial, date and time. This is Wednesday, the 20th of August at 12 noon. Place of auction at Killarney Country Club in Johannesburg. The auctioneer hereby declares as follows. This auction will be conducted in accordance with Section 45 of the CPA, Act number 68 of 2008, and Section 65 of the CPA, Regulations 18 to 33. Of those regulations, the auctioneer hereby confirms that these rules of auction apply with Section 45 of the CPA and those regulations. Please be aware, the auctioneer confirms that these rules of auction were made available to the general public at least 24 hours prior to commencement of this auction. As a result, each bidder acknowledges and agrees that they have been granted adequate access to these rules of auction. The auctioneer hereby confirms that the auction was advertised according to Regulation 19 and 20 of the CPA. Total cost of the auction, advertising and conducting the auction And a lot, all the properties, 1,480,000 rands. Right of admission to the auction is reserved, and the auctioneer reserves the right to refuse to register any natural or juristic person at their sole discretion. Ladies and gentlemen, highly unlikely, everybody is welcome at Galetti Auctions countrywide. The auction will commence at the published time and will not be delayed to allow any specific person or persons in general to take part in the auction. Unless otherwise announced, all lots are sold subject to a reserve price and to a 5 business day confirmation period from the date of signature by the purchaser on the auction sale agreement, or that confirmation period in favour of our sellers. With regards to any lot which is subject to reserve price, such sale by auction is subject to a right to bid on or behalf of the seller or auctioneer. The auctioneer is entitled to bid on behalf of the seller up to, but not exceeding, that reserve price. Perfect, thank you. Please be aware, however, such provision is not applicable to an auction without reserve. The sale in respect of any lot is complete when the auctioneer announces completion by the fall of the hammer and the statement sold. Until that announcement is made, a bid may be retracted, Ricardo, but doesn't happen at Galetti Auction. The CPA provides in section 45.2 that when goods are put up for sale in lots, each lot is, unless there's evidence to the contrary, regarded to be subject of a separate transaction. Please be aware, in compliance with Regulation 26.2, anyone that intends to bid at the auction must register his or her identity on the bidder's record prior to the commencement of the auction, and such registration must meet the requirements of the Financial Intelligence Centre Act 38 of 2001 or FICA in respect of the establishment and verification of identity of the person, and the person must sign the registration entry. The auctioneer may, in his or her sole absolute discretion, determine whether or not the requisite FICA requirements have been satisfied, and in terms of which the auctioneer may refuse to allow any person to register to bid at that auction. More chairs coming out, only for the ladies, please. The auctioneer, any bidder who intends to bid on behalf of another person or juristic entity must produce a letter of authority that expressly authorizes such a bidder to behalf of that person in accordance with Regulation 26.3. The auctioneer shall compile a bidder's record and a vendor's roll in accordance with the regulations. The bidder's record shall be available for inspection at any time, free of charge. That vendor's roll shall also be available for inspection during the normal business hours without the charge of a fee at the premises of the auctioneer. All prospective bidders are required to pay a registration deposit of 50,000 rands in order to successfully register as a participant in the auction. The deposit is refundable should the prospective bidder be unsuccessful in securing the highest bid. The auctioneer has a trust account into which all monies will be paid for the benefit of the seller minus agreed commissions. All prospective bidders are required to read and understand the rules of auction and the auction sale agreement prior to commencement of the auction. On registration, the bidder becomes bound by the rules of auction, and if he or she is successful. Please be aware, any person registered for the auction may object to these rules of auction prior to the commencement of the auction, and such objection shall be recorded in the vendor's roll. The bidder acknowledges there was afforded a reasonable period of time and opportunity to inspect the property to the commencement of the auction as contemplated in terms of Regulation 28.5 of the CPA, which inspection the auctioneer is obliged to provide to the bidder either electronically or in the traditional manner. Physical inspection pursuant to the applicable laws at such time. In terms of Section 55 under the CPA, goods are sold foot to as is, with no guarantees or warranties expressed or implied by the auctioneer. A bid shall be taken as proof that the bidder has inspected the goods and all the lots and has satisfied itself with the condition of the goods for which they are bidding on. Please, very important, ladies and gentlemen, you bid on these properties with all the good looks and wrinkles. What you see is exactly what you get. What the sellers have told us is exactly what we have told you. Please be aware and know what you're bidding on. The conduct of the auction is subject to call of the auctioneer, who has the sole right to regulate the bidding procedure. The auctioneer shall only read out these rules of auction prior to commencement of the auction if it is required to do so in accordance with Regulation 21.8. The auctioneer will announce the reason for the auction, and such reason is in normal and voluntary disposal of the property by the seller. Each purchaser acknowledges that in addition to the bid amounts, the purchaser shall also be liable to make payment of value-added tax if applicable. The auctioneer shall invite bidders to make successfully high bids for the property being auctioned, and the property will be sold to the highest bidder subject to these rules of auction. Please be aware, every bid shall constitute an offer to purchase. No bid may be withdrawn by the purchaser after the fall of the hammer. I've done it again. Thank you, George. I'll try. It's very exciting at Galetti, as it always is. No bid may be withdrawn by the purchaser after the fall of the hammer. Please be aware the highest bidder on any lot will be obligated to sign the auction sale agreement on the auction day. Which bid is accepted? Which agreements the bidder acknowledges to have acquainted himself or herself therewith. Any refusal and or failure by the highest bidder to sign the auction sale agreement as contemplated in this rule shall constitute a breach of these rules of auction, and the auctioneer and or the seller reserve the right to take whatever steps may be available to them in law to enforce its rights as a result of such breach. The highest bidder in respect upon shall pay a buyer's premium of 10% plus VAT, 10% plus VAT over and above the bid price. These rules of auction may not be varied or amended unless agreed to in writing by the auctioneer. The auctioneer hereby also confirms that to the extent that these rules of auction have been amended, that these rules of auction constitute the amended version. They've been signed by the auctioneer, Jeppestown, representing Galetti. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't got a cappuccino or a croissant or a muffin yet, go outside, grab one, Mr. Fox. Nice to see you. Need some food, sir. Looking a bit scary. Grab a cappuccino outside. Grab something to drink as well. If that is your total, I believe bidding has already started online. They're getting a little bit ahead of themselves. There we have it. Live admin, thank you. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't forget, 21 lots to get through this afternoon. It's going to take it about 75, 80 minutes or so. One of the properties has been postponed. You can speak to Gav straight after that. We need some more information of that one. He's still coming in. Lot number one, please. Up on the big screen. This auction has officially started. This is lot number 1, 6 Coofert Street in Kai Sands. Darius, we're hiding. Darius. Just, is he outside? Speaking to the sellers and the buyers. Earth size. 1,589 square meters, your GLA 954 squares. This is Industrial 1. Darius, is he here yet? Industrial 1 property at its best. There it is up on the big screen. It's such an old picture, Darius, but we'll take it anyway. This property is VAT registered. When's Darius in the room? Just tell me it is VAT. Pardon? We'll do that on lot number 2. Please be aware, secure income stream from a newly signed 5-year triple net lease, valid until 2030. Doris in the room yet? Not yet. Just Ricardo, 5-year lease, triple net? Just say yes. Just perfect. Thank you. Just say yes. Accommodation, 800 to 1,000 people, ideal for large events. Please be aware, additional income from venue hire for functions, armed response, new alarm system installed, easy access to Malabongo N1, N14, all public transport and arterials. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have an opening bid on lot number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, over the big screen, please. Number 6, Coofert Street, Kai Sands, Gauteng Province. We're ready to have an opening bid, ladies and gentlemen, and you have to go, please. 3 million, here we go. 3 million, gentlemen, and you have it, selling at 3 million, and you have it, selling at 3 and a quarter now. At 3 million, 250,000, have it at 3 and a quarter, but have it 2 to 5. At 3.555, 3.75, sir. Already got that bid. At 3 million, 500,000, and you have it at 3.5555. At 3 million, 5. First call at 3 million, 500,000, 375, sir. At 375, have it at 375, 555. At 3 million, 750,000, and you have it at 375, 555. At 375, first call at 3,750,000, gentlemen, and you have it. Already got that bid. You're in, sir. Don't bet against yourself. You're in. At 375, 75, 75, 55. First call, 3,750,000. Second call, 3,750,000, gentlemen, and you have it to go now. Haven't we ever a 4, 4, and you have it ever a 4, and you have it ever a 4 now. Ready, got your bid, sir. At 4 million, gentlemen, and you have it ever to selling at 4 million, gentlemen, and you have it to go now. At 4, 4, 4. First call at 4 million, gentlemen. First property, lot number 1. Kai Sands, Industrial 1. Everybody's buying at Kai Sands because it's probably one of those underrated industrial areas in Gauteng. At 4 million, gentlemen, and you have it selling at 4, 4. Doris, how are you feeling? At 4 million, you have it selling at 4, 4, 4. First call at 4 million, gentlemen, have a fair warning. Second call, that's twice at 4 million. Kai Sands, here we go. Industrial 1, pardon? If you insist. If you insist, I don't mind. Welcome, Cape Town, thank you. Maybe that red eye was a little too early this morning. At 4 million, gentlemen, and ever selling it 4. Ask him again. 100,000. Don't lose it. At 4 million, gentlemen, and ever 4.1, 2. Yes, sir. At 4,100,000, gentlemen, you see what you started now. At 4,100,000, gentlemen, and ever 4.1 now. At 4 million, 1. First call at 4,100,000. Take your time. Is he WhatsApping his bids in now? Second call at 4,100,000. Only in South Africa will it happen. At 4,100,000, gentlemen, have it selling it out now. 4,100,000, Siktovich Street, Kai Sands. Sure. GLA, almost at 954 squares, just over 1,500 squares. That is the size of your stand. There's Super Quick, there's Midas, there's Kai Sands. There's the property going straight through it. 4,100,000 at 4.1 to the minute, at 4.111 in Johannesburg. Telephone, you're out. You're watching the stream, sir. You're going to bid to be in it at 4,100,000 to the minute, a fair warning, and over to go now. Industrial 1, Johannesburg. Here we go. Probably the best price industrial area you will find in Johannesburg. 4,000,001. First call, 4,100,000. Second call, that's twice at 4,100,000. You've got about 15 seconds. Tell him now. Otherwise, I'm selling in Johannesburg. Having a 4.1 million, Denny over there, having a 4.11. Kai Sands, here we go. Over the big screen, sir, 4,100,000. You've registered, you paid, we've got your documents, sir. What are you watching online? Fair warning. Is he going to faint? He's fine. First, second, third and final call. Sold in Johannesburg. 4,100,000. You got it, sir. God is your buyer. What's he panicking for? No need to panic if God's here. Fooled you. Ladies and gentlemen, just a quick announcement. Reggie, come here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Reginald Eisenhower Dwight's birthday today. It is Reginald's birthday day. Give me great pleasure in wishing a happy birthday. Happy second 21st birthday. You're such a liar. Second 21st plus a little bit of that as well. There we have it, ladies and gents. Lot number 2, 330 Commissioner Street in Jeppestown. We can have lot number 2 up, please. There we have it. No, it looks like lot number 1. Prime investment. There's your... Holy cow, this is central. About as busy and essential as it gets. Jeppestown says where this is yours. Your stand size, almost 700 square. GLA, 1,146 square meters. Gross income, please. I'm in the middle of an auction. Mike's live. Give me a piece of paper. Pardon? Was it? Says where? Where are you? Come here, brother. Come here. You see, come stand here. You can't do it to the one brother and not the other brother. Ladies and gentlemen, it was his birthday yesterday as well. This is 21st plus change. That's all it is. That's 21st plus change. Congratulations, brother. Lot number 2, 330. Anybody else while we're here? Everything celebrating today at Galetti. Your GLA on this property, 1,146 squares. Zoning commercial, vatable property. Is that correct? It is vatable. There you go. 10 apartments, 4 retail shops for a stable mixed-use income, value-added opportunities throughout. I beg your pardon, say it again. Value-added opportunities through renovations and or repositioning. Low-maintenance building keeps running costs down. 500 meters away from Maboneng Precinct with strong retail demand. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Please be aware, I believe we've also just added a billboard. That's about 12,000 Rand a month. Extra income as well. A new billboard's just been put up. That's another 120,000 plus 130, 140,000 plus a year. 12,000 Rand a month. Really have an opening bid and coming on the property, ladies and gentlemen. This is lot number 2. The opening bid stands at 2.5 million. 2,500,000 to the winner, never 2.5555. At 275 to the winner, never 275. This is Commissioner Street property in Jebby. Here we go. At 2,750,000 to the winner, never 275. At 2, have it at 2.888999. Have it selling at 9. Have it selling at 900,000. Never 900,000 to the winner. Here we go. 2,900,000. At 9, have it, at 3 million. At 3 million, gentlemen, and you have it, 3. David, your man's in. At 3 million, gentlemen, have it a fair warning at 3 now. This is Jeppestown and his commercial zoning with a bit of retail. 3.1, sir. 3,100,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 3.1. 1, 2 now. At 200,000, gentlemen, have it a fair warning at 200,000. You're in, sir. It is your bid. You're out. He's in. 3,200,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 3.2. Selling it out now. At 3,200,000. First call at 3,200,000. Have it a fair warning, gentlemen, and you have it to go now. Second call. Twice at 3,200,000. Have it a fair warning, and you have it to go, sir. At 3,200,000 rands. At 3.2, gentlemen, don't forget the bullboard as well, sir. 3.2, selling it out now. You sure? Fair warning, sir. At 3,200,000, and you have it a fair warning. 3.2, selling it out now. Once at 3,200,000. Second call has twice at 3,200,000. How's your buyer feeling, David? He says I'm too fast. I'll go as slow as you like, sir. 3,200,000. I appreciate it. Thank you. At 3,200,000, and you have it 3.2. 1, 2. Once, twice. Third and final call. 3,200,000. Congratulations, sir. Sold. 3,200,000. Gareth, that's yours. Here we go. This is lot number 3. About 17 properties to get through. Tenanted apartment block number 50 Claim Street in Hillbrow. This is a corporate disposal. Thank you, Gareth. Lot number 3. Stand size, just about 467 squares. GLA, 4,177. Gross potential income for the next financial year, just a tad over 3 million rands a year. 3,007,000 to be exact, and 780 rand. Res 4 zoning, VAT registered. Yes, it is. 51 of 54 units tenanted with upside from 3 vacancies. Low capital expenditure required. Position for inner city regeneration and capital growth. Please be aware, secure access control building with on-site management. It's about 500 meters from the rear via bus station on Volmerance Road. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready. Have an opening bid on the property, please. An opening bid on the property stands at 6 million to go now. 6 million, gentlemen, and you have it selling at 6 million, have it at 6.555. At 6,500,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 675, sir. At 675, have it at 7 a bit, sir. At 7 million, gentlemen, and you have it at, this is the entire building as you see it, sir. At 7 million, gentlemen, have it at 725, at 7 a bit, sir. At 7 million, have it at 7.55555. At 7,500,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 75. At 775, have it at 775, sir. Another 250,000. At 775, have it 250,000 more, gentlemen, and you have it at once now. At 250,000, gentlemen, have it at 775. Pardon? Back in at 8, sir. At 8 million, have it. It's against you, sir. I'm in front. At 8 million, gentlemen, have it 85. At 8 million, 250, have it 85. Need another 250,000, sir, if you want the building. 85. First call. 8 million, 250,000. You're not in, sir. No. I need 250,000 if you want to be in. 250,000 more? At 250,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 255. No, sir. Still not in. Corner if you want. 8,250,000, you sure? At 8 million, gentlemen, 85, 8 million, 85. Appreciate it, sir. First call. At 8 million, 8.333, 8,300,000 now. At 8,300,000, and you have it at 833, sir. This is for 50 Claim Street in Hillbrow. 8,300,000, have it 84455. At 8,300,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 8.3, sir. For 300,000 rands, you're going to get the building, sir. First call once at 8,300,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 8.333, selling it out now. Second call twice. Your man's in, sir, at 8,300,000. Fair warning, sir. Appreciate it. Fair warning. 8,300,000. How's he feeling, sir? He's out. You're in. At 8 million. Telephone. He's out, gentlemen. You're in. 8,300,000. Last call. Congratulations, sir. Sold it at 8,300,000 rands. Guy, that's your buyer. Thank you. Somebody tell that to the Springboks. Okay, lot number 4. Thank you, Georgia. This is yours, GB. Number 4, Court Hahn Road in Randfontein. There is your property. Helicon Park Medical Center is right next door. Cormorant Street. This is a corner site by the looks of it. Earth size, almost 6,000 squares, 5,948. Your GLA, 2392, almost 2,400. Your potential gross income for the next financial year, almost 3,050,000 rands per annum. Business 1 zoning, vatable property. Georgia, we should go. Yeah, thank you. Just sneak up on me like that. Established multi-tenant retail center in a high-demand residential node of Randfontein. Everybody likes local, rural retail. There you have it. Optional solar contract for energy savings and ESG benefits. It's entirely optional. It's about 170 on-site parking bays with easy access, low maintenance, face brick exterior as well. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have an opening bid on the property, please. The opening bid stands at 15 million. 15 million, gentlemen, any other evidence selling it? 15 million, any other evidence selling it? Local retail, that's where everybody wants to go. At 15 million, have it, 15 million, any other go, have it a 5. At 15, gentlemen, any other, the only local retail we have, and it's rural as we go. At 15 million, gentlemen, any other evidence selling it? 5. At 15 million rand, have it a little bit cheap, so I can't accept that. At 15 million rand, any other have it a fair warning at 5. 15, gentlemen, any other have it a fair warning at 5. 15, sir, not 5015. At 15, gentlemen, any other have it a fair warning. This is lot number 4. At 15, gentlemen, have it a fair. Where do you find local rural retail unless you come to Galetti? 15 million, gentlemen, have it a fair warning. Any other to go now. At 5. Almost 6,000 squares of land, almost 2,400 squares. That is your gross lettable. It's business 1 zoning and a vatable entity as well. At 15 million, gentlemen, have it a fair warning, have it a 5. Pardon? Same to you. Is that 30? No, you need a little higher than that, so think again. At 15, gentlemen, have it a fair warning at 5. Single digits, I might just lose my job. At 15 million, have it a 5. Wasn't that funny, Josh? At 15, gentlemen, have it a fair warning at 5. I know, you just want to grab the hammer and just let rip. Have it a 5, gentlemen, have it a fair warning at 15, and you have it to go now. Come on, Dowding, here we go. At 15, gentlemen, have it a fair warning at 5. Lot number 4, rural retail, well undervalued. What? No, that's a little cheeky, sir. Add on some VAT on top of that as well, with your clever accountant. Pardon? Don't forget the auctioneer's fee as well. 3 million over the bid, gentlemen, and evidence selling at 3, selling at 3 now. Which shop would you like, sir? Blue Town Bottle or just the Chinese store? He didn't think it was that funny either. Now he's laughing. At 3 million, gentlemen, have it a fair warning at 3, any other to go now. At 3 million, any other evidence selling at 3.5, sir. At 3 for 500,000. I don't know, you get the whole building. At 3 million, gentlemen, have it a fair warning at 3 now. At 3 million, I've got no idea, sir. But it's a bid. I'm taking it. First call. At 3 million, gentlemen, have it a fair warning at 3, fair warning now. Second call. That's twice at 3 million, have it a fair warning at 3 now. All in. Look what you just did, sir. Fair warning once, fair warning twice. All in, all done, 3 million, last call. Buy the lotto on Friday, sir. Sold it at 3 million on the nose. Dowding, that's your buyer again, guy. About David, don't forget to ask about the water meters. I need a note on that. She charges by the second, I'll tell you. 77 Houghton Drive in Houghton. This is lot number 5. Thank you, Karusha. There's Houghton Drive. Nice little forest in front on your road. 77 Houghton Drive, Houghton Estate, Karusha. This is your property. 1,980, almost 2,000 squares of land. Your house, 800 square meters. If you have a large family, this is the one you need. Zoning Res 1, vatable, Karusha. Yes, it is. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom main house with another 2 bed, 1 bath cottage and 2 bed staff quarters. Ideal for conversion to medical suites, guest lodge or a B&B. Flexible layout with strong renovation potential. Houghton Estate, if you didn't know, has gone crazy. Everything we've had that we've sold. Flexible layout with strong renovation potential within 2 kilometers from St. John's College and King Edward's School. There you have it. We already have the bids coming in. Pardon? Thank you. Cool. Thank you. Opening bid stands, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. This is 77 Houghton Drive. 3 million over the gentlemen, and the evidence selling at 3, selling at 3 now. At 3 million, hammering down fast and furious. There we go, sir. At 3 million, we have it at 3 and a quarter, sir. At 325. At 3,250,000. You just paid for the land, sir. At 3,250,000, haven't we have it at 325. At 3,250,000. Can we have another aerial view, please? At 3 and a quarter, bid correction, please. 3 and a quarter now. At 325. First call. 77 Houghton Drive at 3,250,000, gentlemen, and you have to go now. That's good. At 3,250,000, at 3 and a quarter. I'll take another 250,000, sir. You will not find a property this size in Houghton again. We'll try for you, but I doubt it's going to happen again. At least not until next year. At 3,250,000, gentlemen, and you have to 325. At 3 million, at 3 and a quarter, 325. First call. 3,250,000. Whenever you're ready, guy. At 325, selling it out at 325, 3.3. 3,300,000. 3.4. Not yet. 3,300,000 rands. 7,700 rather than 300,000. And you're telling you 333. There's your aerial view. There's the M1 Killarney Mall. You can get your bicycle to 3.4. Always works. At 3,400,000, gentlemen, and you're 3.4445. Yes or no? At 3,400,000. First call. 3,400,000, gentlemen, 77 Houghton Drive. Here we go. At 3,400,000. You will not get a property in Houghton again for this price. Second call. As twice at 3,400,000, gentlemen, and you have to go. Having a fair warning now. Another 100,000. What's your buyer say, guy? I don't mind. As long as you like. 3,400,000. You sure? First call. 3,400,000. Second call at 3,400,000, gentlemen, having a fair warning at 3.4. Not your mum, I appreciate it. All in, all done, last call. Sold it at 3,400,000 rands. House is gone. Next up, we'll combine 2 lots. Get our telephone buyers online, please. Online buyers, please. They're ready as well. Here we go. This is lot number 6 and lot number 7 combined. There they are on the big screen. 2 Toyota, number 1 Chevrolet. This is a immigration sale. I'll announce both lots and we'll auction them both off at the same time. That is what our buyers have requested. No objections? No, thank you. We shall proceed. Firstly, number 2 Toyota Street, Randfontein. Stand size 3,447, GLA 1284. Your gross potential income for the next financial year, almost 800,000 rands per annum. It's industrial 1. We can tell you, prime location with easy R28 highway access, mixed tenants, storage, workshop, offices, flatlet. About a 2,034 square meter yard for truck parking and industrial use as well. Telephones ready, please. Includes a certified 100 meter underground shooting. What? Shooting range? Piet? Really? We tested it. It includes a 100 meter underground shooting range. Well, that's the first. Used by SAPS and some locals, offering potential for income opportunities. These properties will be sold individually. The second property, lot number 7, is number 1 Chevrolet Street, an underground shooting range. Who would have thought? Earth size 3,387. This property is also serving industrial 1. Also, both properties valuable, Piet. Both properties have VATs. Ideal for owner, occupier and or investors. Fenced and serviced with municipal water, electricity and sewer. Hard stand earth for truck access and storage. Easy ingress and egress with well-designed access points facilitating smooth truck and vehicle movement. 1 kilometer from the R559 and all major arterials as well. These properties will be sold as one lot. Lot number 6 and lot number 7. We have an opening bid, ladies and gentlemen. Any other to go now at 6 million now. 6 million, gentlemen. Any other to be selling at 6 million. You're getting both properties. Lot number 6 and lot number 7. At 6 million, gentlemen, for both properties, gentlemen. Any other to selling at 6. Any other to go now. At 6 million, number 2, Toyota Street, number 1, Chevrolet. At 6 million, gentlemen, have a fair warning. Any other to 6 million, any other to go now. At 6 million is fair warning and online, and on the phone and online as well. And Joburg, here we go at 6 million, gentlemen, have a fair warning. Any other to go, have a fine. Lot number 6 and lot number 7. You're not bidding each, sir. One bid gets both properties. At 6 million, any other to selling at 6 million, any other to go now. At 6.5, I'll take 500. I don't mind. At 6 million, gentlemen, having a fair warning. Lot number 6 and 7, but any other to go, having a fair warning. 5. At 6 million, gentlemen, the bid is still with me. We still stand in the opening bid, ladies and gentlemen. Any other to go now, Foxy? Here we go. At 6 million, gentlemen, having a fair warning. GLA 1,284. Earthside 3387 and 3447. Two properties combined are enormous. At fair warning, take as much time as he likes. The phone's ready, they registered, they bid, they paid. At 6 million opening bid, gentlemen, having a fair warning at 6 million, any other to go now. At 6 million, fair warning, gents, any other to having a fair warning, any other to go now. 6 million opening bid, first call. At 6 million opening bid, having a fair warning, gentlemen, second call. That's twice at 6 million, having a fair warning, opening bid, gentlemen, any other to go now. At 5. I don't mind, sir. As long as you like. You sure? I'll take it. Here we go. 4 million, gentlemen, having a 4, any other having a jumping. Here we go. At 4 million, having a 4 and a quarter now. At 4 million, 250,000, gentlemen, having a fair warning, 45. At 4 million, 250, having a 45. At 4 million, 250, Joburg, here we go. At 4 and a quarter, gentlemen, having a fair warning. What's your buyer saying, David? At 4 million, 250, having a 4 and a quarter now. At 4 million, 250,000, bid correction, please. At 4 and a quarter, gentlemen, having a fair warning, 4 and a quarter now. At 4 million, 250,000, having a 45. 4 million, 250,000, there we go. It's Joburg, here we go, fair warning, 45. Telephone, you're out. At 4 million, 250,000. First call at 4 million, 250,000. Second call, that's twice at 4 million, 250,000. At 4 and a quarter, gentlemen, having a 4 and a quarter, 5, yes or no? 250,000 more, where are we going? At 4 and a quarter, having a 25, yes or no? At 250,000, once at 250,000. Second call at 4 million, 250,000. Fair warning, telephone, how are you feeling? 4 and a quarter in Johannesburg. 2 industrial properties for the price of 1. Once, twice, fair warning. Where's your buyer? Is he anywhere? He's got about 10 seconds left. No, he's out. Joburg's in. 4 million, 250,000. Third and final call. Sold in at 4 million, 250,000. You get both properties, sir. Next up, please, lot number 8. David, this is yours. Where are you hiding? Yeah, behind the pole. Yes, this so thin there. 69 Claim Street, Hillbrow. 69 Claim Street, Hillbrow. David, this is yours. Almost 1,000 squares, 991. Your GLA, 3,798. Can we have an aerial view, please? Have a look at that. There we have it. UJ is there. DFC Library, BP. There's our property. There's putting a park. It's a busy, well-situated property. Your gross potential income for the next financial year, almost 930,000, just under R1 million a year. Res 4 zoning. Upside potential via leasing vacant units, secure access control building with on-site management, located in Ikaya Improvement Districts, urban renewal zone, excellent access to public transport, CBD, Randfontein and nearby institutions. Your tenants can practically walk to their studies or walk to the shops. Holy cow, 3 pre-auction offers have already come in. Well, that's why we're having an auction. Please be aware, the water consumption is currently in review and in resolution. Water consumption is currently in review and in resolution. They're rectifying those as well for your clients, so you get that benefit as well. Auction pre-offers already came in for the last couple of weeks. Ready, have it open at the property, please let you in, over to go now. 5 million over to gentlemen, and over to 5, 3.555. At 3 million, 375, and over to 375, 4 to bid, sir. At 4 million, have it to 4, have it to 4 and a quarter now. At 45, 45, 45, 5, 5, 5. At 4 million, have it to 45, 45, and you have it to 4.5. Already got 4.5, sir. At 4 million, 500,000, and you have it to 4.555. What's now at 4 million, 500,000, and you have it to 4.555. That was hard, sir. At 5 million, have it to 5 and a quarter, 5. Pardon? I've got 5 already, so auction must go up, not down. At 5 million, gentlemen, and you have it to 5. At 5 million, gentlemen, and you have it to 5 and a quarter now. At 525, come on, sir, stay with me now. At 525. This is the only property we have in Claim Street in Hillbrow. At 5 and a quarter, gentlemen, and you have it to 525. First call. What's now at 5 million, 250,000? Don't worry about the calculator, so just carry on bidding. I'll tell you when to stop. You sure? Surprise the wife of the building. 5 million, 250,000, gentlemen, and you have it to 5.2555. At 5 and a quarter, gentlemen, have it to 5 and a quarter. First call at 250,000. Second call at 5 million, 250,000, gentlemen, have it to fair warning, hammers high. 5-3. 5-3, sir. Get him back, David. Don't walk away, sir. We know where you live. We have got your FICA documents. 5.3, you're out, sir. He's in. At 5,300,000, gentlemen, and you have it to 5.333 now. At 300,000. You're sure, sir. First call at 300,000. 5.4 for a hand. You're going to lose the building for 100,000 rand. At 400,000, gentlemen, and you have it to 4, selling it for now. At, pardon? Been to an auction before, sir? Just a few. 5,450,000. Nice to see you again, sir. At 545, 45, 5. At 5,450,000, gentlemen, and you have it to 545. At 5,450,000. How are you feeling, sir? You're going to lose a whole building for 50,000 rand. You sure? There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm lifting reserve. We're selling on the fall of the hammer at 5,450,000. Any other ever 5.45. At 450,000, David, you got to get him back in. At 45. Selling on the fall. Once, 5,450,000. Twice, 5,450,000. Fair warning, gentlemen. Any other to go now. David, how's your buyer feeling? A little bit faintish. Give him something strong to drink. Get him back in. You're sure? Once, twice. Third and final call. Congratulations, sir. Sold it at 5,450,000. She's gone. Welcome to Galetti, sir. Sell them high, sell them fast. Bring them to Galetti. That's how you do it. Lot number 9. I think 1 or 2 of our FCC properties are already gone. Our sellers walked out, negotiated, it's done. Our live signing room, very busy in the corner. Any more birthday, Reggie? You get your birthday present this morning? I'll give you a birthday present later. Line number 4, number 226. Say again? Exactly, got it. Number 226, West Street, Pretoria. Number 226, West Street, Pretoria. Capano, this is yours. Earthside. Oh yeah, we sell them fast. 2,552 squares, over 2,500 square meters. Careful, Taro, you'll be married by tomorrow. That's how it works. Thank you, sir. Congratulations. Well done. GLA 2,676. Off they go. Gross income, almost 11 million rand per annum. 10.868 to be exact, almost 10.9 million. Special zoning, property is vatable. Capano is VAT applicable. 209 of the 212 beds are occupied. 99% lit. NSFAS accredited with TUT institutional agreements. Touch agreement is in place with NFAS. 24/7 security with guardhouse and on-site personnel. shuttle service to and from Touch, Josh and Goober campus. Newly installed borehole as well. You're going to get free water straight out the ground. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, online. No, Guy, I tell him is here. Thank you, he's here. We shall proceed. We're ready, hammered over to me, ladies and gentlemen. Any over to go now. 99% let building. Student accommodation, number 226 West Street, Pretoria, at its best. Institute for Geopathology, Decra Automotive, and Tuck University just down the road. Opening bid stands at 35 million. 35 million, gentlemen, and you have it at 35, and you have it selling at 35 now. Have you seen what's happening in student accommodation? It's all being sold and sold fast. At 35 million, gentlemen, have it a fair warning, and you have it at 35, 5, 5, 5, 5. At 35 million, have it in recorder, where's your buyer? At 35, I've already got it. At 35 million, have it at 35, gentlemen, and you have it at 35. 99% let. Thank you, 36er. At 36 million, gentlemen, have it a fair warning, here we go now. At 36 million, gentlemen, and you have it at 36, 30. 36 and a half, sir. 36.55555. At 36 and a half minute, your buy's in. At 36 and a half minute, have it a fair warning. 36.5555. You're out, sir. Another 500,000. 37. At 37 a bit, have it. Here we go. At 37 a bit, component, and you have it a bit, have it at 37 a bit, 37.5555. At 37 a bit, have it at 37 and a half. David, is he back in? 37.5. You're in, sir. First call. 37.5 million, gentlemen, and you have it. 99%. 209 beds and the 212 are occupied. At 37.5, gentlemen, and 37.5555. At 37.5 million. First call, 37.5. Second call, 37.5555. See what he says, sir? I don't mind. 37.5. I can't take 100, sir. You've got a whole building here. 37.5, David, what do you say? At 35, I'll take as much time as you need. At 37.5, gentlemen, and you have 500, you're in, sir. 38 million. At 38 million, have it, we have it. You see, sir, it's going to cost you $500,000 because you hesitated. At 38 million, have it at 38.88555. 38 million. 226 West Street, Pretoria. 38 million. First call at 38 million. Second call at 38 million. Wesley, your buy's in at 38 million and a half, sir. 38.5, 38.5, 38.5, 5, 5, 5. Another half of it, gentlemen. Have it a fair warning at 38.5, 5, 5. You're in, sir. Fair warning to both of you, gentlemen. Online, you lost it long ago. 38,500,000 rand. At 38,500,000, gentlemen, and you have it a fair warning. You have it to go now. Almost 11 million rand in your pocket every single year. At 38.5, already got him record at 38.555. You, Wesley, how are you feeling, sir? 38,500,000. Student accommodation, it's shooting up in value. I'd buy now if I were you. I've got it, sir. Thank you. 38,500,000 once. 38,500,000 twice. Fair warning, second time at 38.5, have it a fair warning, 38.55555. 99% let, gentlemen, have it a fair warning, and you have to go now. 38.5, 38.5, 38.5. You're out, sir, you're in. Last call, once, twice. Third and final call, 38,500,000, last call. Congratulations, sir. Sold it at 38,500,000. More student combination, gone. Lot number 10, please. Here we go. Halfway through the auction. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's exciting. It's fast. You want them sold. Bring it to Galetti. Number 490, General de Wet Street in Pretoria. Josh, this is yours. It is just over 2,500 square meters. 2,552 to be exact. Your GLA, 1,065. There's your data, your investment rationale, your property information on the big screen. It is number 490, General de Wet Street. We can tell you now, gross income, almost 5.7 million rands per annum, special zoning, properties vatable. Is that correct, Josh? Where's you go? Scare me like that, Joshua. Special zoning, consisting of 4 one-beds, 6, beg your pardon, I'll say it again, consisting of 4 one-beds and 30 two-beds. 123 students in 126 beds with 2.4% vacancy. Once again, student accommodation at its best. There's borehole and a heat pump, reduce utility costs. A borehole pending water test is coming. Please be aware, Tshwane University accreditation. Do we have Tshwane? Josh? 20 Vision accreditation is in. It is, yes. Gated with biometric access security and CCTV. Do have a legitimate no announcement on this property. Online is in. It's already gone. Student accommodation. Here we go. Lot number 10, number 490, General de Vet Street. Opening bid stands at 10 million. 10 million over the bid, gentlemen. Have it if you want to get 10 million. Have it at 10, 10, 10. You have to go now. At 10, have it at 12 and a half, sir. At 12.5, 5, 5, 5, 5. At 12 and a half million, General de Vet Street, gentlemen. And you have to go. Almost, what is it, 99%? 97%. 13, you're back in at 13, gentlemen, and you have to go now. At 3, 97% let. It's got it. You've got a couple of beds left, that's all, sir. At 13, have it at 35, have it at 4, 4, 40 now. At 14 million, don't have it at fair warning. At 14, have it at 14, 5, 14, 5. At 14 million, 500,000, gentlemen. It's a cash cow, sir. It's student accommodation. Already got 14 and a half, sir. 15 million, back in at 5, 5, 5, 5. At 15 million, have it a fair warning. At 15 million, then you over to go, sir. At 15, 5, 15, 5, 15, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. At 15 million, 500,000, gentlemen, and you over there, have it at 15, 5, 15, 5, 5, 5. 15 million, 500,000, gentlemen, have it a fair warning. At 15, 5, 15, 5, 5, 5. 97% let student accommodation. Cash in your pocket every year. Almost at 15,500,000. You're putting 5.7 million. You're building, pardon? 15.1. 15,100,000, gentlemen, have it a fair warning at 51 pound 1, and you have to go now. At 15,100,000, have it selling 51 1, and you have to go now. At 51, first call. 15,100,000. At 15.1, 2, have it, you have to go. 15.4 for 400,000. Here we go, sir. At 15,400,000, gentlemen, have it a fair warning. For a couple of 100,000, sir, you get the whole at 15.5, 5, 5, 5, 5. At 15.7, sir. At 15,700,000, have it 700,000, gentlemen, and you have it 700,000 now. At 15,700,000, have it 700,000, gentlemen, you have to go, sir. First call once. 15,700,000. Don't lose the property for one bid, sir. You're going to pay for it in a couple of years. Second call. That's why it's at 700,000, gentlemen. And you have to go, sir. At 700, have it 700,000. You have it. I'll get it. Take your time, sir. It's all on the floor. At 700, have it. The bid's over there. I'm asking for another 200,000. You're not in, sir. No. 700,000. I need another 2. You want to be in. At 700, have it 700, gentlemen. And you have it 700, and you have to go now. At 700,000. What's at 700,000? Gareth, how's your buy? He's out. Are you sure? At 700, have it. Ask him again, sir. What does he say? At 700, have it 700, gentlemen. And you have it 700, 1. Here you go. Pardon? 15,750. At 1575, 1575. Gareth, how's he feeling? At 15,750,000. Once. At 1575, 75, 75, 55. Student accommodation at its best. If you want it, come to Galetti. Second call. That's twice at 15,750,000. Gentlemen, you have to go now. Wesley all buys in. At 1575, 75, 75, 55. Once. Twice. Third and final. Fair warning, 1575. Phone the bank, phone the boss, phone the wife, just phone somebody and keep bidding. At 1575, 75, and you have it at 1575, 555. 15,750,000. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're in, sir. At 1575. Take as much time as you want. I'm paid by the second. Your buy's out, sir. Wesley, your buy's in. The bid stands. Got to speak to our underbidder. He ran out the room. Just want to check we didn't faint. 15,750,000 in the room in Johannesburg. Telephones, nothing. Online is out. All happening in the auction theatre at Galetti at 15,750,000. Fair warning, Ricardo. Where's you going? Where's you run away now? Don't panic, sir. It's your bid. Don't put up your hand again. It is your bid. Fair warning, Wesley. You've got about 10 seconds. 1575 of the entire property. Lot number 10, general event. Here we go. 90. Thank you, sir. First call at 1575. Second call at 15,750,000. Third and final call. Congratulations, sir. You got it. So, 15,750,000. She's yours. Wesley, that's your buyer. Welcome to the ladies, sir. We have to take lot number 11. Let's move on. Reggie, you've got to renew that picture. It's when you had that blue moment in your life. You used to wear blue shirts. Yeah. You look so much larger on the picture than it's much slimmed down quite a lot. Probably because rugby season's just started. Anyway, lot number 11, number 238, 2038 Derby Street in Silverlakes. Thank you to Reg. This is yours. 1,122 square meters of land. There are your property stats. Vacant A-grade offices. Thank you, Georgia. 680, just checking. 680 square meters. That's the size of your offices. Gross potential income on the property, 1,148,000. Double story, 18 offices, 5 open plan areas and 2 executive suites. Full HVAC, biometric access and alarm system. 21 parking bays. First floor balcony. Located in Newmark Office Park and good arterial access, N4 and Linwood Road access. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have an opening bid on this lot, please. We have an opening bid on the lot, please, ladies and gentlemen. I don't believe we have registration on this property, but I'll give you a chance. We'll open the bidding at 5 million, gentlemen. I'm not checking again. I don't think we have registrations on this one. At 5, opening bid, gentlemen, and you have it at 5, 5, 5, 5. We won't waste your time, gentlemen. Have it a fair warning. No registrations on this property. Open and close at the 5 mark. Otherwise, please speak to the birthday boy. We'll move that property swiftly along, please. Open and close. Thank you. Next up, please, lot number 12. Number 18, Impala Crescent in Ballito. Moving down to the coast. Yes? You're moving. You asked, send the boss a relocation certificate in for. We're going all over the place now. 18, Impala Crescent. 18, Impala Crescent. Oh, it's changed now. Okay. Thank you. We'll see what happens. Ballito, which where it's happening, 1,016, just over 1,000 square meter property. 5 bedrooms, res 1 property. We can tell you, here we go. Triple story luxury home with panoramic ocean views. Open plan entertainment areas, built-in braai and patios. Please note, 2 modern kitchens with seamless indoor-outdoor flow. 4 car garage with lounges and a bar, and 4 extra parking bays at the top of the property. It's got a braai area, Reggie. It does. Well, welcome South Africa. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Any other to go, please? Our buyers are here. Online is ready. Thank you. We shall proceed. Ready, have it, open it, ladies and gentlemen. Any other to go? Ballito, here we go. 10 million over to gentlemen. Any other to have it, a fair warning. Any other to have it, 10. Any other to go now? At 10.55555. At 10 million, 5 I have it at 10.555. 11 bids at 11.555. Everybody wants to go Ballito. Here we go. It's the closest beach you got, sir. At 11.555. 11 million, 5 any other to have it, 11.555. 11 million, 500,000. Triple story house. Ballito. The views do not get better than that, I am told. 11.5, 12 million. At 12 million, gentlemen, have it a fair warning. Ballito, here we come. At 12.55555. Did I mention the 4 garages, sir? 12.5. At 12 million, 500,000, gentlemen, have it at 12.5555. At 12 million, 5. Pascal. At 12 million, 500,000, gentlemen, have it. No, sir. I need 500. You want to be in, sir? It's Ballito. It's expensive. 12 Impala Crescent. Look at the braai area. There's your pool. There's the view. 12.5, 13. At back in at 13 minutes, gentlemen. Have it at Johnny. Any over to go. Have it at 333 now. At I'll take 250 now, so we don't mind. 13,250,000. At 32.5, 32.55555. 13,250,000. Have it at 250,000. At 250,000, gentlemen. Have it a fair warning, and you have to go now. At 225. You could be moving to the new one, sir. In Ballito, here we go. It could be Christmas. 13.5. Another 250,000. You're back in, sir. At 500,000, gentlemen, have it a fair one to be leading, and you have it a 55555. At 13.5. Reggie, how's your buy feeling? At 13,500,000, gentlemen, and you have it 13.555. At 35. How's he feeling? Capano, first score. 13,500,000, gentlemen, and you have it a Ballito. At the best, 6 hour drive. Pretty much, you'll be there. 13,500,000, have it at 30.555. Second call. That's why I said 13 million, and you have it at 30.5. Josh, how's your buyer feeling? At 13,500,000, and you have it at 30. Pardon? It's a damn good question. Does it? Comes with a tent? With a parking lot? No. Furniture, unfortunately not. It's Ballito. Triple story house, no furniture. What you see, you get the view for free. 13,500,000 to have it a fair one. You have it a good question, no thank you. At 30.5, 30.555. But Josh could organize some furniture. Josh, Swipe the boss's credit card. 13,000,005. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. First call. 13,005 without gentlemen. You have it at 3.555. Second call. That's twice at 13,500,000. We know where you're going for Christmas, sir. At 13,500,000. Third and final call. Got it, sir. Sold it at 13,500,000. You're going to the coast, sir. Beats for the Christmas. Here we go. This is, no, it's lot 13, I beg your pardon. Lot 13, section 102, Illovo, Central Illovo. Josh, this is yours. 247 square meters, levies, just over 5,000 rand a month. You get it all, zoning special, VAT registered, yes. Furniture? Just checking. Immediate fit out, tenant ready. 34 squares exclusive use area with Rivonia Road walk-in access, 25 security, full generator backup, I beg your pardon. Full Jenny backup as well, high demand for boutique spaces in Illovo. Please note, it's surrounded by residential, offices and retail for steady traffic. 2 kilometers from the Gautrain and major taxi bus routes. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Any over to go, please. We're ready, have an opening, but it stands at 2.5 million. 2,500,000. Any over to 2.555. Here we go. At 275, sir. At 275, any over to 275, 75, 75, 55. What you see is what you get, sir. At 275, gentlemen, any over to 275. Great frontage. At 275, 3 million, gentlemen, have it at 3, setting at 3.1111 now. At 3,100,000, have it at 3.11. Any over to go, sir. At 3 million, do whatever you want, sir. At 3,100,000, have it at 3.200,000. At 200,000, any over to 3.222, setting it any over to go, sir. At 3,200,000, have it at 3.22, 300. No, sir, you sure? At 3,200,000, any over to fair warning. Illovo Central, here we go. 3,200,000, once at 3 million, 3.3. It always works. 3,300,000. Davey, your man's out for now. At 3,300,000, any over to 3.3, sir. He's out, you're in, sir. 3,300,000. This is Illovo Central, section 102. At 3,300,000, there's your property, sir. Stacking doors, Illovo Central, here we go. At 3.3, first call, 3,300,000. Second call, that's twice at 3.4. 3,400,000. 500,000. 400,000. At 400,000, gentlemen, have it for warn, have it over to go now. At 400,000. No, sir, can't take that. It's Illovo, sir. 25,000, dinner for 2 at Melrose Arch. 3.5? No. First call, 3,400,000. Thank you, sir, appreciate it. Second call at 3,400,000. Any over to Illovo's head, any over to go now. At 3,400,000, 3,400,000. Congratulations, sir. Sold it at 3,400,000. Well, Santon's hotting up. Lot 14. Hope we're not boring you. 52 Casson Road in Boksburg. Casson Road in Boksburg. There's the property. Gareth, this is yours. Vacant retail, corner side parking lot. Yes, sir. Other one. Gareth, this is your property. Stand size 1,375. GLA just over 3,200 square meters. Your projected gross income for the next financial year, I can tell you now, is 930,000, almost 930,000 rand per annum. Business one zoning, VAT registered, as Gareth says. Yes, thank you. 400 amps of power. I beg your pardon. Business one zoning, retail, office, restaurant, medical, rear loading bay for retail logistics, high visibility for daily commuter traffic. Good access to arterials, highways and byways. This is lot number 14. It's Boksburg. I'm going to open. I don't think we have a registration on this property. We'll throw it out just in case. At R1 million opening bid, gentlemen and ladies, any over to have it a 1-1, any over to go now. At R1 million to have it. I don't think we have a registration on this one, Gareth. Not sure. No, we don't. At R1 million, while open and close. No, sir, I can't take that. Million opening, while open and close at my opening bid. Are we sure? First, second. Thank you. That will be a private treaty basis. Open and close. Please speak to Gareth immediately after the property. We will be going to Boksburg after this. Lot number 15, number 2 Crown Road in Fordsburg. 2 Crown Roads, Fordsburg. It's a large piece. There you have it. Thank you, Tyra. This is yours. Stand size 1,117. Zoning general. That, yes. Where's Tyra hiding? Is she? Yeah, thank you. This. Yes. Blank canvas for commercial, residential, or mixed use projects. It's a blank canvas. One of Fordsburg's last undeveloped sites with strong growth potential. We can tell you it's located in a busy, community-focused area ideal for retail or mixed use, close to schools, transport, and major highways. M1, M2 are there with easy CBD access. We have it open up in the property, please, ladies and gentlemen. It's not often. This is a piece of land. Correct, Georgia? It's a piece of land. I don't think we've ever had a piece of land in Fordsburg before, but we do now. We have an opening bid, ladies and gentlemen, at 500,000. 500,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 555. Over 1,100 squares at 500,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 55555. Fordsburg land, when will you see it again? At 500,000, and you have it, selling at 5, selling at 5, selling at 5 now. At 500,000, have it at 500,000. Anybody want it at the 500,000? At 500,000, gentlemen, and you have it at fair. Somebody just take a fly. You're never going to find land. Have it at fair, want to get 5. At 500,000. You sure, sir? I don't. 500,000 once. 500,000 twice. No bids at the 500,000 mark? No, sir, I can't take that. There's still lots of value here. You've just got to unlock it. We sure? Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. We'll open and close in at 200,000. Have it at 2, selling at 200,000. The bid is at 200,000. At 2 million, selling at 2.2. Fair warning on the phone. Ricardo, fair warning for you. At 2,200,000, gentlemen, have it a fair warning, and you're going to go now. At 2.25, gentlemen, have it at 2.25. This is the only property we've got in Boyson's Reserve. Brand new security system. You're in, sir. At 2.25, but gentlemen, and you're going to have it at 2.25. First call. Once at 2,250,000. Telephone, how are you feeling? Second call. That's twice at 2,250,000 now. At 2.25, but gentlemen, and you're going to have it selling at 2.25. Almost 1,000 squares of land. Projected gross income for the next financial year, 408,000, bid correction there, 408,000 rands a year in your pockets. The bid stands at 2.25, gentlemen. Brand new security system, telephone, fair warning. You're watching the stream, sir. If you're watching it, I could see it a moment ago. At 2.25, but gentlemen, and you're over to 2.25 for 5. Guy, how are you feeling? 2,250,000. I'll take it, I don't mind. Telephone, you're out. Joburg's in. 2.3. At 2,300,000, gentlemen, have it at 2.3, selling at 300,000 now. At 300,000, gentlemen, have it a fair warning at 300,000, have it quickly. For one bid, you're going to get or lose this property, sir. At 300,000, have it at 3, selling at 3 now. At 300,000, once at 300,000, twice at 300,000. You can't build a property for this, sir. At 300,000, have it selling at 3, selling at 3 now. At 300,000. 2,350 at 2,350,000, gentlemen, have it a fair warning at 33555. At 2,350,000, have it a fair warning. Are you sure? 2,350,000. Selling once, selling twice at 2,350,000. You're in, he's out, sir. Third and final call. Congratulations, sir. Sold it. 2,350,000. Let's go, Maya. Thank you. Lot of 17. Congratulations. Everybody get out of my way so I can actually see what's going on. Get out the way. Clayton? Nothing. 17, 104. Illumina. Alice Street in Richards Bay. Jordan. Where'd you go? There? Perfect. Jordan's property, earth size 4,750, almost 5,000 squares. Your GLA, Georgia, 2,353 square meters. Please be aware, we're back at the coast now. Would be nice if we could see the property. Thank you, gentlemen. It's lovely seeing you as well. Jordan, that's your property. 104 Illumina Alley Street, Richards Bay. Very, very strong industrial area. 240 amps of three-phase power. Dual access allows for easy logistics operations. Situated in the heart of Richards Bay Industrial Hub. Prime location, long-term value driven by the ports and extensive industrial activity. 7 kilometers from the Richards Bay port. It's just a bicycle ride down the road. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We do have our telephone bidders coming in, please. We have our opening bid, gentlemen. Any over to go now? We have an opening bid. I beg your pardon. The opening bid stands, ladies and gentlemen, at 12 million. Any over to go now? 12 million, gentlemen. Any over to have it. Selling at 12 million. Any over have it at 12 now. At 12 million, any have it a fair warning at 12 million. Any over to go 12.5555. At 12 million, 500,000, gentlemen. Any over to. This is Richards Bay Industrial at its best. At 12 million, 13. At 13 million, it's on the phone, gentlemen. Any over to have 12.55. Pardon? I've got 12 already. At 12 million, 500,000, gentlemen. Any over to have it at 12 million. Is he not watching the stream or listening to you at the same time? At 12 million, gentlemen, the bid stands at 12 million. Any over at 12 million, selling now. At 12 million, over any over to go, sir. At 12 million, gentlemen, having a fair warning at 12, any over to go now. He's got to come up a little bit, Reggie. Not accepting 8. Little higher, sir. At 12 million, over to gentlemen, having at 12 million, having a fair warning now. Where's your buyer? At 12 million, having quickly, having at 12, selling it now. At 12 million, gentlemen, having a fair warning at 12 million, over to go now. Opening bid still stands at 12 million, gentlemen. Richards, this is the only property Galetti's got in Richards Bay today. It's going to be selling just now. Pardon? 8.5. 8 million 500,000 gentlemen. Any over on the phone. Any 8.5555. At 8 million 500,000. Have it 8.59. But have it 9 now. At 9 million. Have it 9. Selling at 9. Richards 9. Once. At 9 million. Sir. At 9 million. Have it 9. First call at 9 million, gentlemen, having a fair warning. Second call at twice at 9 million, having a good, having a 9. Your buyers online. Pardon? 3 on the line, and everyone's stalling. The bid's in, gentlemen, having a 9 million, gentlemen, having a go. It's a telephone war at 9 million, gentlemen, having a fair warning at 999. No, not having a fair warning now. At 95, having to have it 95. Fair warning, all 3 telephones. One's out, 2 in. If he's not bidding, why is he still online? Because he hasn't decided yet, that's why. 9 million, no problem, bid correction. 9.25 bid, gentlemen, have it 9.25, Reggie, you're in. 9 million 250, bid correct, I've already corrected it. No need to shout like that. 9 million 250, have it 95. For 250,000, Reggie, Wesley, your buyers are in, and you're out, sir, at 9.25. First goal at 9.25, gentlemen. Having a fair one in 9.25. 9 point. Welcome back to the show, sir. 9.5. Making us work at Galetti this afternoon. 9 million 500,000. 9.555. For 250,000, you're going to lose the property, Reginald. It's your birthday. Tell him to bid. 21st times 2 plus that. I'm not sure how old you are anymore. 9.5. That's a telephonic bidding war. If I could see it. 9.5. I'm not shouting at you yet. It's my job. First call. 9,500,000. You got about 15 seconds, gentlemen. Second call. 9,500,000. No. I need 250,000. That's not going to cut it. Don't dare offer that to him. No. 9,500,000, gentlemen. And you have it at 9.555. You're in. At 9,500,000. Have it at pardon? Pardon? Now you're going to have to go 9.6. 9,550. At 550,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 555, 55. At 550,000, you said no last time. I'm not going to believe you now. For 50,000 more, you could be moving the mother-in-law to Richards Bay. Could be a receptionist, I don't know. 9,550,000. Oh, your father-in-law, I don't know. 9,550,000. Reggie, you're in. Once. 9,550,000. You're going to lose Industrial Park Richards Bay for 50,000. No way. First call at 9.55. Second call at 9,550,000. Gentlemen, and you have a fair one. You have to go now at 9.5. Yeah, here we go. 9.6. Is there a delay between here and Richards Bay? 9.6. It's not that far away. 9.6. Reggie, I need 100. Tell him it's your birthday. We need 100 to pay for the balloons later. 100,000 more. 9,600,000. At 600,000, I'll tell you, 10 sounds way better. Reggie, 10. 10, Reggie. Come on, boy. 10 million, gentlemen, and you're having a 9, we're having a 10, 10, 10, and you're having a fair warning now. First call at 6, what? 650. At 650. Reggie, he's got more money than you. At 65, 65, 65, 5, 5, 5. Having it, gentlemen. Here we go. At 65, 65, 65, and you have it. Here comes the trade, sir. At 65, 65, 5, 5, 5. First call, 600. 97. I'm just going to shut up now and watch the two of you go. 700,000. Ricardo, any more properties in Richards Bay? Get them now. Natal auctions hotting up again. Jy moet hom nou druk because that's about your last chance. 9,700,000. 9.7. You were so close, Reggie. Where's your buyer? Does he know it's your birthday? Because the other 2,000 people watching online do. 9.7. Telephone 2, you're in. First call at 9.7 a bit. Second call, that's twice at 9 million. Oh, now the big guns come out. Wesley, be gentle, be gentle. Our CEO is here. Please lend him 50,000. Mr. J. Mr. Jack, can you just lend him 50, please? $9,700,000 at 9.7 of it. Having a fair warning. You're in about 15 seconds. At 9.7 of it, having a gentleman. 9.7 of it, and having to go now. Richards Bay, first call, 9,700,000. I think you might have just killed him. Second call, 9,700,000 rand. Fair warning, Reginald Dwight. Here we go. 9.7. Once, twice. Third and final. 5, 4, 3. Wesley, why are you bending over like that? I've stopped screaming. Telephone 2's got it. Reginald's guy's out for now, but soon to be back in. Let's have a look. No time like the present, sir. I didn't hear that from here, but I'll take it. 700,000. Richards Bay can't be that far away. Oh. 9,750,000. 9.75. 975. Wesley, I'll take construction. At 975, gentlemen, have it at 975, 970. Reggie, you're back in. You're out, sir. Maritzburg, here we come. The bid's in at 750,000. 9.75, 975, 75, 555. Once. 9,1050,000. Second call. That's twice at 9,1050,000. We have any more properties at Richards Bay? Here we go. Gammers high, hammers hard. 975, 75, 75, 5555. Shh, don't worry about him. At 9,750,000. He's always the stressed out. I don't know why. At 975, and you have it at 975, 75. How are you feeling, sir? If you're watching the live stream, we need 50,000 more. 9.75, 975, 55. I get that at home, and I'll get it at the office. At 9,750,000. 10 million, here we go. At 10 million, gentlemen, and you have it selling at 10, 10, 10, selling at 10 now. At 10, it's a bidding war. It's happening online. At 10 million, gentlemen, have it. Wesley, you better pull something out right now. At 10 million, gentlemen, and you have it at 10, you have to go now. At 10 million, have it. Richards Bay, hotting up, here we go. At 10 million, have it at 10. Gentlemen, I'm lifting reserve. We're selling now. At 10 million, gentlemen, you have it at 10. Once at 10 million, twice at 10 million. Yeah, here we go. I knew that was going to happen. 10 million, gentlemen, have it at 10. Have it, selling at 10 now. No reserve. We're selling on the fall of the hammer. It's a bid. Oh, he just takes about everybody now. 10 million, gentlemen. The bid stands at 10 million. Have it at 10. Selling at 10 now. Richards Bay. Industrial 104 Aluminum Alley Street, Richards Bay. Reserve is off. We got 10 million on the phone. Fair warning now. At 10 million, gentlemen, have it at 10, selling at 10 now. At 10 million, Reggie. Come on, Reggie. You will lose it. I've got no reserve. This hammer falls, we're gone. And it happens at Galetti. 10,250,000. At 10,250,000, have it over there, 25. At 10,250,000, just take the other phone. At 10,250,000, you see what happens if you let Cape Townians into Joburg. At 10,250,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 10 to 5. At 250, have it over at 25. Once at 10,250,000, twice at 10,250,000. We're selling it now. At shh, quiet please. Trying to run an auction here. At 25. At 10, how much? 10,250,000. No reserve. Selling absolute. On the fall of the hammer. At 25. Once, twice. You're losing it. At 10. What? Don't come under the 50s again. For 10,250,000. At 25, selling at 250,000 now. At 250,000, gentlemen. Ricardo, get the property, get more Richards Bay, please, quickly. At 250,000, gentlemen, and have it at 25. Fair warning, gentlemen, at 10,250,000. I'd like to hammer it. I'm going to. 10,250,000. Sooner would be, no, I've got lunch coming up. Please, Wesley, come on now. 10,250,000. Reserves gone. Selling on the fall at Galetti. 10.5 million. At 10 million, 500, any other, 10.5. At 10 million, 10.5. Reggie, where's your phone? Is he fainted? He's gone. 10 million, 5. Once, twice. Third and final call. Congratulations, sir. Sold. 10,500,000. Wesley, congratulations. Any more properties in Richards Bay? Bring them to Galetti as soon as possible. Thank you, Telephone team. Thank you, Wesley. Congratulations to our seller online. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Thank you for trusting Galetti with your valuable assets. There are 3 lots to go. One is postponed. This is lot number 18. Wesley, just pick up a phone, any phone. It seems to work. Number 48. Gwigwi. Well, is it Gwigwi? It is Gwigwi. Gwigwi Mrebi Street in Newtown. There's your government departments. There's ShopRite. There's Planet Fitness, Museum Africa, Newtown Junction Mall. There is your building. If you want to get into the building space in Joburg CBD, this is a great little buy. Thank you, Tyra. It's yours. Yes, ma'am. 684 squares of GLA. 2-floor general zoning, valuable property. Tyra? Yes, thank you. We'll let you know. 90-10 warehouse to office split, prepaid electricity for flexible energy use, vacant and ready for immediate occupation. Ideal for, somebody just walked into a door. Ideal for creative or mixed use development. We get a little excited at Galetti on auction day. Sorry about that. High foot and vehicle traffic near Newtown Junction and your building and market theatre area. Located in a very, very busy area. M1, M2 is there. Thank you. Our online bid is ready, please. Thank you. This is lot number 18. We're ready to have an opening bid, ladies and gentlemen. And you have a million to go now. 1 million opening bid, gentlemen, have it at 1.25555. At 1,250,000, have it at 1.555. At 1,500,000, a great little building to get into in a great area of town. At 1.55555. At 1,500,000, have it at 1.5, 1.75. 175, ready to go 175 in the corner now. At 1.7, have it at 175, 75, 75, 75. 1.8, sir. At 1,800,000, have it at 1.8 online. How are we doing? 1,800,000, have it at 1,800,000, have it at 2 now. At 2 million, gentlemen, have it at 2, selling it 2. Great location, Newtown, here we go. At 2 million, have it at 2, have it selling it 2 now. At 2 million, first call at 2 million, gentlemen, Newtown property, 2150. At 2,150, have it at 215, have it at 2,150, sir. At 2,150, you're right, gentlemen, he's in. At 2, have it at 150,000, have it at 150. First call at 150,000, second call. For another 150, sir, you get a whole building. There she is, neat as can be. At 2 million, have it at 150, 2.2, sir. For 50,000, you get the building. At 2 million, 200, have it at 200,000, gentlemen, and you have to go now. At 200,000, have it at 2, have it selling it 2. For 50,000, it's the price of an electric car, apparently. 50,000 at 2 million, 200, have it at 2.2, selling it 2 now. 200,000, once at 200,000, second call at 200,000, gentlemen, have it a fair warning, and you have it at 2.2 now. At 2 million, 200, have it at 2.2, sir. The whole building, sir, you can't build it for that, you can't find it for that. At 200,000, have it at 200,000 now. At time, a fair warning, and you have it at 2.2, once at 200,000, twice at 200,000, have it at 2.2. Tyra, how are you feeling? 2,350, sir. You're out, gentlemen. 2,350,000 at 235, 35, 35. Thank you. At 235, 35, 5555. At 2,350,000. Think fast, gentlemen. Hammers up. First call at 2,350,000. Second call at 2,350,000. Gentlemen, have it if you're wanting it over to go now. At 235, 35, 35, 5555. Newtown. 2 floors, general zoning. A lot you can open up with this building, gentlemen. The bid stands with you, sir. At 2,350,000. The bidding stopped at 2.350. It's Newtown at its best. First call, 2,350,000. Second call, twice at 2 million. No problem. Much time as you need, sir. Wesley, just pick up the phone. Happy to work. At 235, gentlemen, and you have it a fair warning at 235, 555. This is Newtown, 684 squares. That is your GLA 2-floor general zoning. At 235, gentlemen, and have it at 350,000, gentlemen, and you have it here. This is the only building we have in Newtown. At 350,000, gentlemen, have it a fair warning at 35, 35, 35. At 350,000 rands. Bid stands. We in? First call at 2.35. Second call at 2.35. Bids in, gentlemen, have it a fair warning at 235, 35, 35, 555. Bid stands, sir. I'm still at the same figure. Hasn't moved yet. Comfortable silence. How's that under a bit of feeling? At 350,000. 2,450,000. At 2.45. 2,450,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 245, 45, 45, 55. At 2,450,000, gentlemen, have it a fair warning at 45, 45. Once. At 2,450,000, gentlemen, have it a fair warning at 45, 45. Fair warning, gentlemen, have it at 45, have it at 45. The only property we've got in Newtown. The bid stands at 2.450. Everybody's thinking now. There are 2 properties left after this, sir. One is postponed. Bid is in for Newtown. 2,450,000. Fair warning, sir. Charge the calculator now if you need to. Do the calculations. Thank you, sir. First call at 245. Second call at 245. Any other last call. Congratulations, sir. Sold it. 2,450,000. You got it, sir. Guy, that's your buyer. Two properties left. Number 19 is postponed. We'll get there now. Pardon? Yeah, I sold it. Okay. Yes, that is. Oh, that's not 18. Next up, please, is lot number 19. Just correct on the, just make note on the app, the lot numbers are wrong. Okay, if somebody does phone in. This is lot number 19, two properties left, lot number 20 is postponed, I'll tell you why now. This is 433 Deckers Road in Silverton Dale, Clinton. Sorry? Is it Gras? Thank you, birthday boy. Deckers Road, or De Gras, if you're from Houghton. Clinton, this is yours. Earth size, 1,086 square meters. Your GLA, 1,202 squares. Your projected gross income for the next financial year, just over 923,000 rands per annum. You're right on the TV. Industrial 1 zoning, no VAT on this property, Clinton, is that correct? Where'd you go? Pardon? It is VAT, thank you. I'm referring to yours, thank you. This property does attract VATs. 3 4-meter roller doors with direct truck access. 4-meter height to ease for manufacturing, warehousing, or distribution. 450 squares a yard, 6 parking bays. Securely positioned for 24-hour security patrolling the area. High visibility to access to R101 and the N1 highway. 800 meters from Stormfull Road. We already have our bidders online. Please be aware, Clinton. 100 amp 3-phase power, I believe. Thank you. Good power there, 100 amp 3-phase power. Online is ready. This lot number 19, please. We're ready, have an opening, ladies and gentlemen, at 2 million to go now. 2 million over to gentlemen, and over to selling at 2 million, and over to selling at 2 now. At 2 million, have it at 2 and a quarter, sir. At 2.5, and over to 2.5, a very good looking clean bidding. At 2.5. At 2 million, 5 and a have it. I've got 2.5 in Joburg. At 2 million, 5 and a and over to 2.5. At 2 million, 5 and a have it at 275. At 270, I've already got 275, sir. At 275, gentlemen, and over to 275, 75. This is Silverton Dale, sir, at its best. At 275, and the over to 275. First call at 2,750,000, gentlemen, having a fair winning over to go now. At 275, and the over to 275. 2.8, sir. At 2,800,000 for 50,000, you might get the property. I don't know. At 2,800,000, and the over to 2.85, no, sir. At 2,800,000. First call at 2,800,000. Don't lose a property for 50,000 rand, sir. At 2,800,000, any over to 2,085, yes or no, sir. At 85, 5. First call at 2,800,000. Second call at 2,800,000. Fair warning, sir, as clean as they come. Face brick, very low maintenance on this one at 2,800,000. Fair warning on the phone. At 2.8. Don't lose the building for one bid, so you're going to kick yourself tomorrow. It always happens with the underbidders. I could have, I should have, I didn't bid. My wife didn't let me, my bank manager fainted. At 2,800,000. We sure appreciate it. Fair warning once. At 2,800,000, gentlemen, having a fair warning and over to go now. 2.9. How are we feeling? 100,000 or 50? Whichever goes first. He's out. You're in, sir. First call at 2,800,000. Second call at 2,800,000. Silverton Dale, here we go. At 25, and you have to 25, 85. Sold it, sir. Sold! 2,800,000. Thank you, sir. I never on the phone. Appreciate it, sir. Lot number 20 is postponed. That was the property in Mabula Game Reserve for the Game Lodge. Please speak to Gareth. Where you? Gareth, put your hand up. Please speak to him, our Game Lodge specialist. He'll sort you out immediately off the auction. That property has been postponed. The last property for the afternoon, and then join us outside. Something to eat or drink. Lot number 21. Where's 21? Get back up on the big screen. Who's got it? Is it lot 20? Why is it lot 21? Yeah, it is lot 21. I'll correct it on the screen. This is lot 21. Here's a correction. This is Church Street in the Free State. Wesley, this is your property. Lot number 21. Disregard the lot number. Listen to your auctioneer. Lot number 21, the last property on this afternoon. Give our buyers online, please. Thank you. We're ready. Earth size, almost 7,000 square meters, 6,959. Zoning industrial 1, VAT registered. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Prime exposure with easy access to central Bloemfontein and the N1 highway. Can we just have an aerial view, please? A drone shot. There it is. Oliver Tambo Road. There is Pepco Logistics. There's University of the Free State. There's your property sticking out. It's almost 7,000 square meters. Opposite University of the Free State, right opposite. Access to skilled, semi-skilled and workforce from university and the nearby areas, located near industrial hubs and distribution centres. We have it open for the property, please, ladies and gentlemen, and you have to go now. Last property for the day, Bloemfontein, here we go. Industrial 1. 1 million, gentlemen, and you have it, 1 million, and you have it, 1 and a quarter now. At 1,250,000. At 125, 125, 125, 5555. At 1 million, you have it, 1,250,000, another 250,000 now. At we have it, 250,000, gentlemen, the last property for the day. At 250,000, gentlemen, have it, pardon? 1,300,000, you have it, 1,33444 now. At 400,000, have it, 400,000, have it, 444 now. At 400,000, 1 million, have it, 1,400,000. For 100,000 more, you get the whole property. At 400,000, 500,000, you have it, 454545. At 400,000, have it, 400,000. This is Bloemfontein, sir, the last property for the day. At 400,000, have it, 4444. First call at 400,000. Second call at 400,000. We're selling high, we're selling far. 1.5. Pardon? Being a little cheeky, sir. A little cheeky this morning, this afternoon. I appreciate it. Thank you. 145. At 45, 45, 45, 555. 500,000. Another 50,000. At 500,000, gentlemen, and have it, 555. At 500,000, gentlemen, have it. It's Industrial 1, sir. Look at what you're right next to. Universities are there. You are very, very central. There's the main road. There's University. Pepco Logistics is your neighbor. Doesn't get more blue chip than that. Another 50,000, so how are you feeling? Speak to the wife, speak to the bank manager, speak to the brother, the cousin, the auntie, the grandpa, anybody. 50,000 more, sir. You could be going to Bloemfontein. 1.5, sir. At 1.5. 1,500,000, gentlemen, and you have it selling at 15555. At 1,500,000, another 50,000, gentlemen, have it a fair warning now. At 1.555. Church Street, Orange Free State in Bloemfontein. Almost 7,000 square meters. At 1,500,000, and you have it a fair warning, and you have it to go now. At 1.5. First call, 1,500,000. Last property for the afternoon. Second call, that's twice at 1,500,000. Have it a fair warning, gentlemen, and you have it. Do you have property in Bloemfontein, sir? Do you have property in Bloemfontein? Would you like some more? You just might have it. Once, twice, third and final call. You got it, sir. Sold it! 1,500,000. Congratulations, sir. You've got the property. Wesley, that's your buyer. Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of the auction. On behalf of myself, Joff van Renen, the entire Galetti auction team, thanks very much for joining us. Our next auction is on the 9th of September in Cape Town. Back again in Johannesburg on the 17th of September. See you then, same time, same place. Thanks for watching and good night.